Alrighty guys, so today we're going to be working on the mighty fine BMW E36 318 IS. So what we're going to be doing today is just completely flushing the cooling system, changing the water pump, so we're going to put a new one with a steel impeller in because this one's starting to die. So we've got some new hoses as well because these are starting to shit themselves. So what we're going to do is splice the new hoses so we can fit the temp sensor in for the thermofan, flush the system out a few times with some distilled water and then top her up with some fresh coolant. So that's pretty much what we got going on. Then we got some M moulding for the side of the car just because it looks a bit better. So we've done one side off camera. Probably going to do the other side so you guys can see how to do that. So yeah, hope you enjoy. Alrighty guys, so once you get up to this stage in your E36 4-cylinder cooling system overhaul, you're going to want to clean off the mating face on your thermostat housing. You want it to be immaculate, you don't want anything left on it, you want it to be completely flat so the new gasket seals really well. You're also going to want to get all of the old gasket residue off this as well, because if there's anything left over on here it's not going to seal. You basically just wasted your time, wasted a brand new gasket, so you don't want that. So we're going to be replacing the factory thermostat, which is an 88-degree thermostat, with a Mishimoto racing thermostat, which is actually opens at 68 degrees. So yeah, hopefully that ends up keeping the car a lot colder. So yeah. Not a problem. Alrighty guys, so we were trying to pull off the old water pump, and yeah, so it's got two jacking bolts here and here, so you're supposed to be able to jack the bolt, like put two bolts in so you can lift it off together evenly, and as we were doing that, it actually just snapped completely off the old water pump. So that bit's supposed to be there, so yeah, we're kind of screwed now, so we don't really know how to get it off because it's on there tight as a motherfucker, so we're just going to rip the radiator and out so we can try and get a bit more leverage on it, and we're just going to have to try and reef the out of it to get it off. So yeah. Alright, so the other jacking bolt snapped, like the head snapped off the bolt, and everywhere's shut, so we can't go buy a slide hammer to pull it off. So what we thought we'd do, wrap a ratchet strap around it, try and pull the out of it. We put a tail there just hopefully so it'll try and absorb some of the impact when it smashes into the front of the car, but probably. Alrighty, so our ratchet strap method did not work at all because that's stuck on there. So we jumped on Google, had a quick look, and we found this method on a forum. So what we've done, we've got a vice grip that you can tighten with an Allen key on the end. What we've done is we've just grabbed it as tight as we can. We've done this up extremely tight, and you just chuck a massive big breaker bar. This is actually the end of our jack on the end, and you just try and move it just a tiny little bit so you can rotate it like that. It was really hard to get it to move at first. That just breaks the calcium deposit, so all the corrosion and shit that's been there over the years. So now we should be able to just pull it out, hopefully. So we're going to try that now and see how we go. Alright guys, so we finally got the water pump out. So we ended up having to have the vice grip on it. We were wiggling it and stuff, still wouldn't come loose. So then we ended up going back to our original method of just yanking the shit out of it with a ratchet strap on wrapped around there. And it finally came, look at that. Just in time too, because we're about to ruin the ratchet strap for good. Bloody hell, that was a mission. So yeah, finally got her off. F***ing hell. Alright guys, so we've cleaned up the bore that the water pump actually sits in. We've deburred it all with some 600 emery, cleaned all that out. So yeah, we've put some Vaseline on the new water pump just so it slides in nice and easy and so it doesn't corrode like the other one, so we shouldn't have to have such a shit fight to get it out. So yeah, see how we get. Didn't go in at all. Done. Awesome. Top tip, if your radiator hose doesn't go on very well, just heat it up with boiling water. Softens the rubber so it'll go on easily. Guys, so we've just flushed the entire cooling system out with 3 times with distilled water. So we used probably about 20 litres of distilled water. Just filled it up, got it up to temp a few times, like cooled it down, drained it out, just repeated the process. So we've done that now. Gotten the majority of the old coolant out. It's coming out pretty clear now. So what we're going to do now is run this low concentrate coolant through, get it up to temp a few times and drain that out, and then we're going to put this high concentrate coolant through. So, because what you want on a BMW is to have a high concentrate of that something or other glycol. This one's got 532 grams per litre, whereas this other one's only got, whatever it is, 283 grams per litre. So that's why we're just going to use this low concentrate stuff just to flush it through, try and get any of the distilled water out that's still in there, so we're not running diluted coolant through. And then yeah, put in the high concentrate stuff and then it should be right. finished doing the final bleed of the cooling system, so we put in the long life coolant now, so she should be ready to go. So yeah, sorry for rambling on so much in the video, but yeah, that's how you do your thermostat, your water pump. Hopefully yours isn't seized and stuck on like ours was, because I wouldn't wish that upon anyone. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time. Alrighty guys, so once you get up to this point in your 4-cylinder E46 cooling system overhaul,
E46.